Hey everybody, this is Nick Fitzpatrick. As you know, I'm a commercial real estate broker here in Atlanta, Georgia. I want to talk to you about an upcoming crunch that we're going to experience in commercial real estate. Now, if you've been paying any attention to the news, you see articles of office buildings that are fully vacant, office buildings that are being demolished, buildings of all different types that are going into foreclosure. But that's not really telling the full story as to what's going to happen. Over the next 5 years, and this is something I'm talking to all my clients about, over the next 5 years, we're going to have a crunch of available space. That's office space, that's medical office space, and guess what? That's industrial space as well. Let's start by talking about the office space. The market right now is bifurcated. Companies are going to Class A buildings, like the ones right behind me, and those buildings are mostly full. Companies are not going to your Class C, and really, we don't have a term for it, but Class D buildings. Those are buildings that are being demolished, that are coming off the inventory, that's coming off the available inventory list. So what we're going to have with your Class A buildings are going to be full. Your really bad buildings are being demolished, so you're reducing supply. You have 2 deliveries happening in Atlanta. One of them is right behind me at the West Peachtree site by Rockefeller, and one is in Johns Creek. That's the only new delivery that's going to happen between now and 2030. We're going to run out of office space. There's going to be bidding wars on large blocks of space. There's going to be bidding wars on space that is highly desirable. This means highly amenitized, good location, good building, well-maintained lobbies, landscaping, the buildings that you actually want to be in. Now, if we look at the medical office space, same thing. We're not building any new supply. We have an aging population that is going to require more medical care, but there's no more space. It's already tough enough right now to find good Class A or Class B medical space. Compounding that issue is that healthcare has largely gone into retail shops in the last couple of years. Retail is at an all-time high, and we're seeing here in Atlanta $40-$45 a foot for retail facilities, or for medical office space within a retail center. Lastly, let's talk about the industrial market. We have built from 2021 to call it 2023 when interest rates jumped, we built a lot of large e-commerce focused distribution centers here in Georgia. We have not built anything smaller than call it 250,000 square feet, and your mom and pops, your local contractors, your local companies that need 5, 10, 50,000 square feet, we're completely running out of space. Right now, new development doesn't pencil, and it doesn't look like it's going to pencil for a long time between construction costs, interest rates, and then just the cost of the land. So right now, you're going to read all on the news, all about how commercial real estate's bad. There's buildings going into foreclosure, and trust me, there are buildings going into foreclosure, but they've long left the tour list. They're what we call shadow inventory, where if you ask me for 10,000 square feet here in Cumberland, I'm not including those buildings on the tour sheet. They don't matter. We're running out of space. What I preach to all my clients right now is we have to think long term. We have to lock in the best rate that we can now for the longest period of time that we can while landlords are still incentivized. Concessions peaked in April of 2024, and they're coming down, and they're going to continue to come down while your rents continue to go up. That's the crunch that no one's talking to you about, and that's why you need a hire broker who knows the market, understands what's going on, doesn't see just today, but sees 5 and 10 years down the road. Again, Nick Fitzpatrick. I'm an office broker here in Atlanta. If I can help you or your company lease office, healthcare, or industrial space, please give me a call.